Hiya there, and welcome to Attorney of Collectibles. Right, a little bit again. I've touched on this subject before, but I'm going to go back to it basically. And this is haunted toys. Basically, have some of the items, toys, antiques I buy, do they have attachments? I'm a little bit on the fence, right, with the paranormal and all that, but this is it, right? I help my partner run a business. It's called Birmingham Ghost Hunts. And what we do is we go out and we take people to haunted locations. And I meet a lot of people, all over the world. Last week, we took a lot of Portuguese people out and we explored parts of Dudley and showed them. And I meet all sorts, people who claim they're devil worshippers. I meet people who claim they're witches. A really wide, it's not my job. I help my partner, but my partner's very much into angels and all that. And what we do is we do ghost hunts and stuff like that and explore old castles in England and, pubs, places like that. And one thing which keeps coming back to me every time, because we get a lot of mediums, if they're real, if they're not, who knows? And they don't know what I do for a job, or, maybe they can if they research. But the same thing which comes over and over again, but I have people following me. And when I mean people following me, people who aren't alive, if you know what I mean. And I don't know where I feel about this. And we have so much ghost equipment in our house because obviously my partner, what she does is she's a ghost hunter. So we have ghost boxes, we have thermal imaging, we have cameras, we have so much equipment, literally our house, is like most haunted, all the equipment we've got. And when we test it out, some of the stuff which comes back, it's like this chair I'm in right now. If we go and get the Stickman sensor, there'll be a ghost, or if you want to call it that, sitting in my chair all the time. And some of the stories which come back, who this was, the last one was, I have someone who isn't quite fully there, should we say, maybe a bit backwards in the way of their thinking, who's around me. And I sell a lot of toys and get a lot from auction houses, and I do know that a lot of my items do come from deceased, which the people I speak to when I go to ghost hunts and stuff like that, they don't know what I do. They probably think my job, because I've got Birmingham Ghost Hunters on my t-shirt, they probably think that's my job. No, I just help my partner who runs the business. I sell antique toys, collectibles and stuff like that. So when people come to me and go, you've got an attachment to this, and if you brought this and you've gone and got something from an auction house, haven't you? They don't know I do that. So it pricks up a little bit, and they go, and one came back to me the weekend actually, which quite shocked me. About 6 years ago, I brought a huge collection of trucks, and I mean it was huge. These were really expensive trucks, and no one else in the whole auction house would touch them. And they knew this guy, and he was called Tony, and he'd had a heart attack, and he was quite loved in the truck collecting community. A lot of model shop owners knew him, and I was the person who ended up with this collection. Well, at the weekend, I was on a ghost hunt. That came back to me. Someone recited that whole story to me who should not have known about it. Very, very strange. And they reckon this guy's around me. And another guy, as I say, a disabled child who's really fun. But this is what gets me. Someone told me they can cleanse me of the child and make him go on. But I have a personality I like. I'm the type of person who I can be 1 minute really sad and I can flip myself out of it quite instantly. And what gets me is if I do have a child spirit following me, maybe that's a good thing, because my inner child comes out. If I feel sad or anything like that, I'm not the type of person to punch a wall. I can flip myself. I can literally go for a walk and come back happy. That's what I do. Put some headphones on, listen to some crazy, stupid music. I can let myself go quite a lot. So if I do have any of these spirits attachments, they can stay with me. I don't want anyone cleansing with me. But accordingly, the spirits like me, and that's why they're around me. And it's all coming from, accordingly, what mediums. And this isn't the first time it's come up. My partner will not. Right, this is crazy. The room I'm in now, which I would just show you, it's sort of a living room, sort of, you know, it's nothing special. It's just a room. My partner never enters this room. Honestly to God, since I do antiques and collectible, I'm sat at the computer now, and what I'm doing is, I'll show you now, is I'm importing things like this into my website. Right, my partner, who is a medium and a ghost, she will not come in this room because she believes that I have company, and they don't want her in here because it's their time. It's strange stuff, but all this comes from the job I do accordingly. Going around to estate sales and stuff like that. So before, I've made a video about this, and it's been a bit, I made a bit of a joke about it, about this one little toy I had, and it's been with me for years, and it's been at vacuum cleaners, and I said, is it haunted? But now the more and more people keep coming around that, oh, that side of the room where you've got that stuff is strange. I don't know if it's just because, you know, my wife, she has this, you know, eerie feeling because it's a dirty old box or something like that. Who knows? But I'll tell you what, as I say, I have had weird things happen, but I'm also quite a skeptic on most things. But my partner has come out with things which are just absolutely just left me dumbfounded what she said, because she's absolutely 100% right, and she should not know anything. And it's one of those, you know, trying to keep secrets, and, you know, what I've brought or this and that, and she knows, and accordingly it suspects. Strange. I just wonder if anyone else, you know, who's a toy collector, and I said this before and I didn't get much of a response. And, you know, there's a TV program, and to be honest, it looks a load of rubbish on TV. And what's it called? The Haunted Collector. Except for people who are making, you know, money off TV shows, you know, these dolls doing this and this and that. You know, I've had some crazy things with toys, you know, things with no batteries in. I think I said it in my other video. I had a giant Godzilla toy and it had no batteries in at all, and it used to be sitting in my storage, so no batteries, no electrical stuff going through it whatsoever, and it would start roaring and blowing smoke. Really, really freaky. I don't know if somehow the air can get charged and cause an electrical. That's the type of ghost hunting. I think I try and come to a rational explanation about why a toy, you know, really old with no batteries will start going. And I know this has happened a lot of times to people I'm speaking to, you know, baby toys, you know, completely no batteries and them going off. It happens more actually with baby toys from what I understand. But I just wanted to know if anyone else, as I say, even though we do run ghost hunting events, it's not my job, it's my partner's job. I literally go there, carry the equipment, you know, speak to some guests, be nice, you know, it's not my business. But what some of the guests have told me, what they don't even know about me, and said, what did you buy last week? And my ears start pricking up, because people might call, you know, if people worship, you know, witches or do Satanism, everyone frowns on it. But to be honest, to me, being a Muslim or being a Christian, you can believe in whatever you want. So just because that's their belief, I can't rubbish it, to be honest. When a stranger comes to me and goes, what did you buy last week? And this and that, and my partner won't come in this room because accordingly I've got guests with me because they like me and met me because I bought their toys. It's just, I don't know. My missus's theory, if I think this is what she's trying to get at, is I bought their toys, and now because I own them, I've got something in common with them which they enjoyed, if you understand. So now them spirits are with me because I'm fun. It sounds absolutely nuts. It really does, but I'm not scared of these ghosts or anything like that. I've had some crazy stuff. I've only ever been scared of one ghost hunt where I am. All the doors shut and all the beds moved when I was in a bunker. And seriously, I don't do drugs and I don't even drink. And I've been on a lot of ghost hunts. That's the only time I've really been scared. So, you know, when my partner tells me, you know, I've got spirits in the room with me and they're helping me do my toys or, you know, sort out my website, it doesn't freak me out. I actually like the company, you know. I'm here in here on my own. It doesn't actually bother me one little bit, you know. But I just wanted to know, really, put stories people have had, because everyone thinks they haven't had an experience, but if you really sit down and think about the experiences, I could write a book on ghost experiences I've had or paranormal. Yet I'm still the skeptic. So how could I really sit here and write a book which would freak most people out? And there's me still going, have I manifested that myself? Have I done this? Is it all in my head? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm just waffling. What I really wanted to do is I didn't want to tell you my experiences as such, because I honestly, I could write a book about all this type of stuff and the stories people are telling. I want to hear other people's stories. That's what I want to know. So I don't think I'm going crazy. I enjoy the job I do, and ghosts don't freak me out and stuff like that. And trust me, I've had coat hangers thrown at me from nowhere, you know. But it was just to get my attention, no malice. I can't explain any of it. I've tried to debunk it, and I do debunk most stuff because I am sort of a skeptic ghost hunter. I'm not one of these who, oh, it's an orbit, so what? No, it's bloody dust. Right. I want to know people who have had really crazy stuff happen to them, which isn't an orb floating around or a toy, you know, just, you know, because the breeze has knocked it off the wall or something, you know, really stupid stuff. A Godzilla giant toy blowing smoke with, you know, no batteries. To me, that's not normal. Possibly there's a scientific explanation for it, like, you know, a charged up, you know, particles in the air. Who knows? And if it isn't that, then surely it's paranormal. Anyway, I'm going to go, but please, people tell me what they think about these haunted objects, because seriously, if haunted objects exist, I have the massive account of dolls, I have teddies, I have thousands of toys, and my missus thinks I have a little posse following me, and they're not seeable people. Anyway, thanks for looking. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.